Welcome to everyone. And again, for the benefit of those that weren't joining us at the weekend, and I'm just going to cover really what index trading is very, very quickly. I did cover this at the weekend, but if you haven't traded an index before, it is a collection of stocks from a number of companies, the best companies really within that country. So we've got the Dow Jones, which is in America, the S&P. You've got the NASDAQ with familiar names like Alphabet, Amazon. And then you've got your local ASX market. You've got big companies like BHP Billiton within there. Then you've got the FTSE, which is the UK market. You've got the German index, which is the DAX. But all these indexes contain very good companies within them. And it's a very effective way of diversifying your risk. So rather than just buying one company, and being at the mercy of a bad piece of news or some earning problems and the stock dropping 50-60%, you're not going to have that issue with the indexes, because if there is a bad reporting company within the index, it's going to be cushioned because there's a lot of diversification within that index package. So that's a really good reason why we liked index trading. We trade them short term, but we also long term invest into index trading. So this year we've been buying we've been investing for a number of our clients into the FTSE and the DAX. Recently we were buying the FTSE at 5550, and that is, we're up about 1,000 points on that trade already. We have taken half profits, and again on the DAX, we bought in the. Cameron will have to remind me where we bought, but that was well known where we are.
11,950 levels and sold out towards the 13,150 levels. So
it's long-term trading that we do, and we also do short-term trading, guys. So and the benefit is that with the short-term trading, if we can benefit if the market's going down or up. So if the market's been selling off like it has done over the first 6 months of this year with the coronavirus, we were selling. We were able to sell the market and make money. So you've really got a recession-proof business on the basis of that. That's really why we like trading. We don't have to be at the mercy of government intervention, the economy, recessions, and small business as well. If you had a small business this year, it's been a really tough time. So that's why index trading is so appealing. Now, index, of course, is just one part of trading, and we've done things like Forex and commodities and individual stock trading, but we do like the index trading because it's quite predictable, actually. So I've been looking at the FTSE. I mean, it's getting on every day now. It's quite sad to say I've been looking at the FTSE every day for the last 15 years, probably, because I was trading in the banks. But after a while, it just repeats itself over and over again. And there are certain functions which you can capitalize on, which happen. And you can plan for these in the future as well. So we know that at a certain time tomorrow, we have a trade setting up. It's the expiry trade. So we know that 10 past 10 UK time, I'm going to have to be at my computer screen tomorrow to do this trade, which will take about 5-10 minutes. So that's really nice with index trading as well, is you can plan your life around it. You're not just being reactive to a price movement, you're actually capitalizing on market functions. So there's something going on behind the scenes that we know about that we can trade and take advantage of. The other benefits are as well, we can trade at a set time with the market opens. So the index markets, they close every day, and then they open at a certain time. So about an hour ago, we were trading the trading the DAX, the DAX and the FTSE open. We didn't have a trade today. There was nothing going on. We don't trade every day, but we are specialists for day trading in that first 30 minutes. So if we're going to be getting into trades quite quickly on a daily basis, that first 30 minutes, or even really 20 minutes these days, that is our real niche market where we specialize in picking up some low risk, quick trades. So we join our clients every day in a live trading room where they can see our screen and hear our voices, and we tell them what trades we are taking. And of course, that means that we generally, apart from investment trades, we're not holding trades overnight. So that's quite nice as well. We don't really trade the news as well, guys. I did a presentation actually in Asia recently regarding news, and it's a real red herring. People get sucked into trading news, and they need to recognize that actually markets are pricing in news 6 months in advance. So when something comes out on the TV screens, sometimes the market, even if it's good news, the market can go down. And that's really because the market's already priced in quite a bit of that news. So I would recommend not trading when you get big pieces of news that come in. It's where a lot of people go wrong. Okay, so now I'm going to hand you back to Cameron. He's going to teach you this ASX end of quarter trade.
Okay, thanks, Mark. Now, again, I'm just going to stress the importance of you guys learning this trade. It's a phenomenal trade, and it is even quite unique for us. As I say, since we've been trading it publicly, it hasn't lost, but it's also unique in the fact that you can have a large multiplier on your risk. So we might risk 1 and gain 3 or potentially 4. So this is a trade where we look to sell at the end of the quarter in the last hour and a half. So the last trading day of the quarter, whenever that is. We'll look in the last 90 minutes. And the reason we like to trade it is that a lot of fund managers are getting rid of poor performing stocks, or they're potentially taking profits on high performing stocks, which really provides selling pressure, a downward pressure in the market. So the last time we were trading this trade, the market actually pushed up and took out the day's highs. We can often see this. This is an effect of the last trading day of the month or the last trading day of the quarter, that we can see that all of the early sellers in the market can be squeezed out with the market pushing higher. And once they've been stopped, then the market moves down and the selling pressure comes in. So often trading is very, very counterintuitive, and the market will look to squeeze out the retail traders in the market. So last time we traded this is exactly what happened. The market pushed up, and we'll show you an example of that in a second. And then we looked for some kind of signal that the selling pressure was going to come into the market. This time it was in the form of a 5-minute bar reversal. And then in terms of risk, so risk for myself and Mark, we trade on quite a large size account. Typically, we risk 0.5% to 1% of our account on any particular trade. But you can risk, we do recommend, if you do have a smaller account, you can risk up to 4% per trade. So we also use our standard risk management procedures on this trade to really sort of avoid losses on trades overall. And we do this really by taking half profit. So once we have paid for our stop loss, for example, if we have a 20-point stop loss, when we get into 20 points, we want to take half. Therefore, we've paid for our stop and we're into a risk-free trade. So that's important, and through that method we do save losses, and it's a very, very good risk management policy to have for not only this trade but really for any of your trades. So through our advisor program, we had our clients trading on this trade with us. So let me just take you through the trade. But just before I do that, you'll just see the results of this trade since we started trading it back in March 2019 publicly. We've been trading this for a long time on our own account, but didn't release the actual trades. You'll see every trade won. You will note there smaller returns for us because we risk smaller sizes. But of course, if you were to risk up to 4%, there would be 4 times return in terms of percentage. So I just want to show you here what happened. This was the effect of the market. So you can see here how the market pushed right up and took all of the stops out here. And what we wanted to look for, and as I mentioned before, we wanted to look for a 5-minute reversal in the trade to really get into the market. So we saw this big bar, red bar here, with all of the selling coming in. This was an indication to us that the market was going to drop lower. So we actually entered down here on these lines, and then the market moved down further, pushed back up, and this is us just coming into the close of the market here, where we took our profits. You can see here on this alert, the trade triggered, and we wanted to get half profits off at the 59.10 level, which was just right here. So we narrowly missed it here. These are all 5-minute bars, by the way. So this is 5 minutes of action in each candlestick, and this is where the market closed right here. So often, and this is an important point for you guys to note, well, firstly, we've taken half profits, so we're into a risk-free trade. And secondly, you want to note that in the auction period in the ASX, the auction period is 12 minutes after the market closes. And the auction period is really where all of the sells and the buys are getting tallied up to give us a final closing price in the market. And this takes 12 minutes. So if you do trade on a broker platform at the moment, your closing price on the broker platform will not be the same as the actual cash market, because it's not taking into account those final orders that are getting tallied up in the auction period to give us the final closing price. Now, in what's important to us for this trade is that in the auction period, we can often see the selling pressure spill over. If we've had selling pressure come into the close, that pressure may continue right into the auction period, and the market may drop even further. So with that, in this particular trade, we were already half profits out of the market. We wanted to see the market push a lot lower. Actually, what happened, the market pushed higher, and we moved actually our stop to entry to take us out of the market, and we still gained our profits there. But then the market did then drop off, and didn't actually ultimately finally drop off. But something it is to note for you is that the market can just continue dropping. So if you're in that position, you can just hold the market for the duration of the auction period, which is 12 minutes. So the market in Sydney closes at 4 p.m. So the auction period will close at 4:12. So as long as you're seeing red candlesticks, I would advise moving to a 1-minute chart. As long as you're seeing red candlesticks on those 1 minutes, you can hold the trade. As soon as you start seeing a little bit of buying come into the market, close the trade. And this is the effect where we can get a multiplier on your risk. So for example, if you'd risked 20 points, we might see a 40-point return, or perhaps a 60-point return if the market really sells off. It didn't in this occasion, but we have seen that happen in the past. So it's definitely something to note in your notes. And the next trade for us will be at the end of December. So the end of each quarter, end of December will be the next trade. And we have looked at stats, and it's performed particularly well. So I'm going to hand you back to Mark. We'll probably take questions on that at the end if there is any questions on the trade. I'm just going to hand you back to Mark. He's going to tell you a little bit about some of the trades that we've been taking this week in the markets.
All right, guys. So hopefully you found that useful, the ASX, and we'll be sending out this as a recording as well, so you can take notes on that one. But they are trades that are not to be missed. They're very, very good. And if you're with our advisor program, we do manage the whole trade for you, and we manage it by an app. So actually, what you're seeing here is a typical message that we'll send out. We sent this out on 2 days ago to our clients, and this is what our trade instruction looks like from us. So whenever we take a trade here at Magnetic Trading on our fund, we just send a message out like this. So it's a sell order at 63.95, stop 64.25, and then target 63.65. These are the typical instructions that we'll be sending out outside of the live trading room. Remember, the live trading room is around 20 minutes, but outside of that, we manage our trades via this phone app. So what I'm going to do is just show you, if you were to take this trade, to show you how you would have done it. So just move on to the next slide, Cameron. And so you'll see on this slide that you just really would have placed a sell order at 63.95 if you were to take this trade, and then you put your take profit where the arrow mentions close, and you have your stop above. So again, we're doing all the heavy lifting for you. You just need to follow the trades that we are taking. So let's go back to Karen now. Let's just watch a little video now and give you a little bit more insight into what this advisor program is all about.
The Magnetic Trading Advisor is for busy individuals who want to take advantage of Mark and myself's combined 30 years experience of trading global markets. Over the past 5 years on our publicly traded, independently verified account, we've returned over 200%. You don't need any experience to trade along with us. We do all of the heavy lifting, demystify the market, and all you need to do is click the buy or the sell button. We deliver all of our trades to you via our Magnetic Trading app, and you simply just need to place those trades on your own account. We trade at a set time every day, so those alerts will come roughly at the same time to you every single day. As a bonus, we're also going to give you our live trading room, which is in a webinar setting. So you can log into that webinar and trade live with us on unique trading days of the week. Don't worry if you don't have the time to do that. Those trades will also deliver to you via the Magnetic Trading app. Most of our trades are completed within only an hour, but certainly within the same day. So you're not going to have to sit in front of the screens all day, and you certainly won't have the worry of holding trades overnight. We also risk a very small portion of our account per trade, typically only 1 or 2%. We'll also be giving you review videos of the trades that you've been taking, so you can gain an educational understanding of the trade alerts, so you can learn and earn at the same time. So let's go over now and see what's in the package. So firstly, we're going to get you straight into our Quick Start induction course, which is going to orientate you with the whole service. Get your app downloaded, make sure your brokerage is set up to trade the trades that we're going to give to you, and give you some additional education to follow our trades day to day. Don't worry, it's all very simple and easy to understand, and we will hold your hand step by step through the process. Once you're set up, all of our trades that we take on our own account will be delivered to you via the Magnetic Trading app. All you need to do is simply click the buy or the sell button. We do all of the heavy lifting and demystify the market and give you these simple and easy to understand trades. We'll also be sending you daily reports on our market analysis to give you some information on where we see the market going day to day. As a bonus, we'll open our live trading room on special trading days. So if there's a day where we feel there's some special trades setting up, we'll open the room, which is in a webinar setting. You can log in and trade with us live at a set time for about half an hour. Don't worry if you can't join that session. We'll also deliver those trades we're taking in the room to the Magnetic Trading app. Any trades that we do send through Advisor, we will follow up with a trade review video so you can understand some of the trades you're taking and learn while you're profiting from the trades that we're taking on our own account. Any information that we send out, from the reports to the review videos to the additional education that we're going to give you on the markets, will all be stored in our online learning center, so you can go back anytime and review those videos or catch up with the trades that we've been taking in the market. So now let's go over and hear from some of the clients that have already been trading in our live trading room to see how they've been getting on.
It's been going fantastic. It was a bit nerve-wracking at first. Some of the markets are pretty quick moving, especially the DAX and the Dow.
The screencasts, the live trading, it's not only the live trading, it's the education that from the live trading platform.
I found it very useful. It's good to get the daily feedback. I think that's probably, it's given me a sense of commitment. So I've committed to actually attending the trading room and attending to listening to you guys. And I think that's made a difference in terms of my learning.
I enjoy the learning aspect as well as the money makings.
Well, we are drawing from our account almost averaging $1,000 a day, pulling in from the market $1,000 a day. Like last night, we pulled in about 2,200. So for us, our target is about 1,000 a day, and if there's anything more than 1,000, it's bonus to us. So this is really wonderful.
Percentage gains since I first came into the industry room is about 47–48%.
We are really, really happy with the results that we are getting right now. It has been a wonderful, wonderful journey. Wonderful journey.
I recommend it 110%. It's just since joining the industry room, it's taken my level of trading to a huge level. It's just been amazing.
So hopefully you've enjoyed hearing from some of our clients already trading with us on the Advisor program. And at the head of the presentation, we said we were going to give you the opportunity to come and trade with us live every day, where we are doing really all of the heavy lifting and delivering you the trades that we are taking on our own personal account. So we have got an exclusive offer for this webinar for you to take one of the limited seats that are in the live trading room and with Advisor. So if you would like to join us for 6 months, that is 1,500 Australian dollars, which is $250 a month. Our standard pricing for 12 months is 2,400, which is already discounted. But for you guys on this webinar and on this webinar alone, we are going to add another 3 months onto your subscription, giving you 15 months to trade with us live, and certainly reduces the price dramatically to really only 160 Australian dollars a month. Now, we do have a payment plan as well for anyone that wants to pay in installments. It does also include that bonus of the extra 3 months. and it's a one-time payment of $1,500 and then 3 extra installments, monthly installments of $400. Now, the spaces we do have are limited because we do trade live in front of you every single day, and it's in a webinar setting such as this, where you can ask us any questions while we're trading about our trades. So there's only so many people that we can handle to trade ourselves, guide you into trades, and make sure all your queries and questions are answered in a live room setting when we're only trading averagely about 20 minutes a day. So those spaces that we have now are limited to only 20 spaces. If you'd like to take one of those, I'm going to post a link now into the chat box where you can go to the website and sign up for the program. I'll share that into the chat box. It's already there now. I'll show you the screen as well. So with that, for the people that are going to join us, we're looking forward to working with you as of tomorrow. And let's open it up now for any questions that you have about index trading, about the trades that we've perhaps taught you today, or even over the weekend sessions, or any questions you've got on our advisor program, where we'll be trading live with you every single day. So we'll just wait for those questions to come in. And in the meantime, I'll bring up the page on the website for you to access advisor.
So Jan was asking, from the time you send out the trade, how long have I got to execute it? So basically, in the live room, you're with us for 20 minutes a day at a set time. So you're literally just following us there and then. If we send out alerts out of hours, that might be just to manage a trade anyway that we've already taken in the live room, or it might be a new one. And if it's a new one, you've got a good, I mean, sometimes it's sort of 5 up to half an hour to get that trade on board. And then there's other trades as well, which again, you can plan ahead. Like tomorrow, we will be trading a live trade at 10:10 UK time. So around, I think it's 9:10 PM in Sydney. That's going to take 5 minutes. So again, you would join us in a live webinar for that particular trade. So it varies, Jan. It just depends what is going on. Sometimes there is a lot of time to plan for these trades. You can use MT4 or 5, Pete, no problems. When deciding amount of risk from 0.5 to 4%, what do you consider a small account? Small account, really, sort of $5,000, $10,000, that sort of size, Mick, would be a smaller account. And yes, if you want to risk more on our trades, you can do that. We are actually in Asia, but we trade on the UK market, Jan. So you don't need to convert them. You just need to work out every day. I can tell you at the live room at the moment it's 7 PM Sydney time, and again, we meet there for 20 minutes a day. So that's the time that we are meeting in the live room. And the clocks will change at some point, and it'll be I think it's around 6 or 5 PM Sydney time, but usually it's in the evening. Yeah, we don't actually have many trades in the daytime, Jan, because we're trading a lot on the FTSE and the DAX. Most of the trades, well, 90% of the trades are going to be in the evening for you, and not in the daytime. There'll be the odd trade, like, again, the ASX quarter, which Karen just taught you. That sort of trade is every quarter. So again, you can plan your day around that, because you'll know, okay, at the end of the quarter, you need to be looking for a trade in the last hour and expecting an alert to come in the last hour on the ASX for every quarter. Yes, you can listen to the whole recording again. Yes, this has been recorded and it will be sent out to you, so you can watch it again. Apologies for the video problems there, but yeah, we'll take that out as well, so it's a clean audio for you. We aim for 40% a year, Daryl. So 40% a year is what we're aiming for. But again, if you risk more than sort of 2% a trade, you'll obviously get a lot more returns. Can the end of quarter trades be done on other indices? Yes, we do them on other indices, but they're different rules, Robert. We use different rules for the other, like for example, the FTSE, we have a different time zone to do the end of quarter that works a lot better. So the end of quarter does work for other indices, but there's different rules for them. No, Jan, we don't trade your own account. We just tell you the trades that we are taking, and it's then for you to execute yourself. P over 70%. Okay, guys, just time for a few more questions to put in. If you haven't got the link, you can pop me an email if there's been any problems with the link to sign up. There are 20 spaces left. They will get filled quickly. But if you haven't got the link, email me, mark@magnetictrading.com, and I can give you that link to get involved. Alrighty, guys. So thanks for joining us on this presentation. And yeah, we look forward to working with a number of you in the future and seeing you in our live trading room and trading some of our magnetic trades. Have a great evening and a great day in the UK, and we'll speak to you soon.